What's going on, my Litecoin family? Chris here. Just want to bring you guys a very quick update on Litecoin, different things I was seeing. There's not a ton to talk to, guys. It's just kind of, being patient and watching and picking our times. But if you guys could like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that. You guys know I like to try to make daily videos for you, get as much out as we can. We want to grind, we want to hustle, I want to work hard. So that's all of us together. I want to do this with you. So guys, what we're looking at here for Litecoin, and actually let me get in full screen mode here. I want to do this so we can have a little bit more clarity. So guys, what happened was this has been our uptrend that was established, and we actually broke and we closed below it, right? And right now we've been sitting on this 0.5, so we're going to see if we can hold that, and that's around that 31.72. And guys, we went a little bit lower than I even thought we would. Remember in the last video we were talking about Litecoin, I said probably we'd find a little bit of support around that 33 area, and we actually went down through that a little bit. And what we have now is our 20 EMA acting as overhead resistance, so that's in yellow here, as well as the trend line that's acting as resistance. And then we also have our 50 moving average that's coming down here, guys, and this is on the daily chart. So we are finding support on the 50, unlike some of the other names we were looking at where they've already lost the 50. So Litecoin does have a better opportunity here of making another run to get back up in this trend line, but it's so hard, guys, when Bitcoin can potentially just keep dragging it down. So Litecoin will move, it'll make a big move or whatnot, but if Bitcoin's not going to cooperate, that move's going to fizzle out, and that's what you've seen. Because I really believe that Litecoin, see this inverse head and shoulders here, guys? If we were not being held back by Bitcoin, we would have ran. This would have been an inverse head and shoulders, and we would have been moving. Excuse me, guys, I've been dealing with a cold as well, so just trying to fight through for you. But with Bitcoin being the big daddy, it doesn't matter if all of a sudden Litecoin gets adopted tomorrow by a major company or anything like that, because without Bitcoin being able to move at this point in time in the market, it's not going to make a difference. And you'll read about that, especially the books I study, that even great stocks, they can be doing great things, but if you're in a bear market, it doesn't matter, guys. Good news doesn't really change anything. Now if you're in a bull market and you get news like the UFC adopting Litecoin, then guys, that could have raised the price $50 to $100 in a night. It could have been that big. But given we're tied to Bitcoin and we're in this market, this is what we have to deal with, so we have to prepare for it. So we are holding the 50. That's good. We closed up above it today. I want to close up above it again. We're going to see if we can hold this 50. If we don't hold the 50, we have that 0.618. And if Bitcoin's cooperating, there could be a lot of people who go long at that area, guys. Remember the 0.618, that's kind of that golden ratio. The actual golden pocket is the 0.65, I do believe. But that 0.618, a lot of people like to go long off there, and then they would try to ride that from $29 up to maybe $34, $36 where they find resistance, up in this area, right around in there. But there's still good gains to be made. But guys, the break of this trend line is significant, so we're going to have to see if we come back up and test it and fall, or if we're going to get back up inside this and continue to roll up. Now, some of your key signs to get out of Litecoin, guys, were, you see this right here? That's your shooting star candle. We've talked about this a lot. We had that shooting star candle, and then here we had our confirmation of that shooting star candle. It didn't continue to go up, so we had this day here. That kind of looks like a bear spinning top in a way, guys. And then we had this big fall down that actually we closed above the trend line here, but the next day, yesterday, we did close below it. We closed exactly on that 0.5% there. So keep an eye on that, and you could also see the RSI was ticking down too. As we were making that move, we were climbing up, guys. And then here you could see this area here where the RSI is at. Then we had this really big increase in price, but the RSI is not a lot higher here, guys, and that was kind of a sign that there's a little bit of divergence taking place there. But this is what I want to bring to you. Really pay attention to today's close. If we could close exactly how this candle looks today, guys, on volume, close like that on volume, that would be a bullish sign, and I bet we would start moving a little bit more as long as Bitcoin cooperated with us. But it needs to be on volume too, like those dojis and the hammer candles and all those different types of things. They need to be on volume. That's very important. Otherwise, it will most likely just roll over, and then we'll drop back down. So got to watch this 50. We have to watch the 0.618, and I also want to know what you guys are doing. Are you guys being patient? Did you FOMO into Litecoin? Were you chasing it when it was $38, $39, all that type of stuff? Or have you been patient and waiting for that pullback to potentially go long on Litecoin if Bitcoin cooperates? Because that's kind of where I'm at right now, guys. I didn't chase the Litecoin, anything like that. I've been waiting for a nice solid pullback, which we have had a nice solid pullback, but I want to have confirmation before I go long. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm just patiently waiting to see, like today, where we close and what Bitcoin's going to do. So if you guys could like, subscribe, all that, tell me what you're doing. Are you buying, selling, hodling? What are you guys doing tonight, especially like Saturday? Are you guys going out, anything like that? Just let me know, guys. I love to hear your comments down low, and I try to get back to them the best I can. And I will try to get to some today. Today's going to be a little bit busy over a day for me. Just trying to spend some family time, different stuff like that. But you guys know I'll do my best for you, and I will try to get those books out from Thrift Books if they do end up coming today. It's been about 4 or 5 days, so I'm hoping that they'll show up today. I've kind of been like a kid at Christmas, but my wife would call me crazy. But I love you guys. Take care, and just continue to do good things.